The Critical Hit podcast contains foul language, sexual subjects, and other things that are inappropriate for children. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. Welcome to Critical Hit, a show where your favorite fandoms roll a nat 20 every time. I'm your host, Red King, and joining me is the unstoppable Crimson and the time-bending legend himself, Chrono Ward.
Okay.
We're diving headfirst into some video games, movies, TVs, and everything in geek culture. And yeah, we have some opinions. So grab your health potions, equip that overpowered gear, and prepare for deep takes, hot debates, and maybe a few rage quits along the way. We're Critical Hit. Let's roll. I didn't write any of that.
Yeah, it was written by AI. That was written by... I was like, wait a second. I was like, I understand. That was a good opening gag.
Dude, I've been like having a panic attack.
Dude, that was a good opening gag.
I'm fucking sweating.
Yeah. It brought me pure joy once I realized what was happening.
So yeah, that's how I'm gonna. That's the intro to this episode. It's AI. We're doing some AI. AI starts now. It's gonna be weird to cut that one together.
Before we begin, speaking of stupid machines, so I'm at work yesterday, right? Doing my morning routines and shit. And associate walks up to me at the counter. Hey, there's a guy drinking a Four Loko out in the garden center that he stole off the shelf.
In the morning.
In the morning at like 7:20 in the morning.
Damn, in the AM.
So I've had a Loco in the AM before. Oh, gosh.
It doesn't surprise me.
Dude comes strutting out of the fucking garden center.
He's big as fuck now. He's juiced. He's fucking all fueled up.
He's on his fucking camera phone. It looks like he was live streaming to something.
He was live streaming and stealing a
What age is this man?
He was probably mid-20s. He didn't look that old.
He's a fucking nuisance streamer.
You should have got his handle.
You should have just got a handle of his throat and choked the shit out of him.
It's a little aggressive.
But they got him out of the store because he's just sauntering away as fast as possible.
Dude.
And then, like, the guy at the door is like, yeah, he's harassing customers out in the parking lot now.
That's horrifying.
See, that's what happens when you let AI write your content script. Wouldn't it be really cool if you ran up in the...
I'm just going to steal a Four Loko at 7 o'clock in the morning. Go to the hottest department in the store.
You got to cool down with the drink, of course.
Yeah.
So here we go with the Seltzer Summer, doing another one.
Hey, okay. Let's go.
This is the part of the show where we swap XP for ABV and sip our way through a sparkling chaos of hard seltzers.
Oh, wow.
Will today's flavor be a refreshing power-up or a flat-out critical fail? We taste, we judge, we probably regret, but we do it for science and for you. This is Seltzer Summer. Pop a can, roll a dice, and let's get weird.
Oh my gosh, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. It's almost like AI is a locked-in component to everyody content at this point.
So,
because you hear it, right?
It has no soul. And, you know, the jump cutty really fucking just kind of like blasé, and like you got like colored hair.
Yeah.
AI is a shitty anime protagonist.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like
Basically,
they're,
if you think about it.
they're like the Jaden Smith produced anime Netflix special.
Oh my gosh, Neo Yokio.
Thank you.
Good.
Because that shit was jabbing at me psyche. I was waiting.
Yeah, dude. If I'm just gonna be honest, bro, this was cultural appropriation. The anime, bro, it was wild. It was called Neo Yokio, which was just. Oh,
First
my
of all,
gosh.
everybody should be swole if it's Yokio.
Yeah, well, true.
I mean,
True.
you should be getting your
Just
pump on.
eggs all the time. That's all everyone's eating is fertilized and unfertilized eggs.
So you're eating the young chickens?
Uh-huh. More protein. If you're going to be yoked, you got to be yoked.
Fuck me.
We're yoked all the time.
What yolk you eating today, brah? Ostrich. That's the yokiest yolk, brah. You're going to get swole.
So can I just point out the fact that it feels as though you've picked the most AI looking seltzer you could possibly, because the thing is, let's be real, it looks like wrong truly.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. I got it from a liquor store. It's a vodka seltzer.
So this is going up against High Noon.
Yeah.
Vodka seltzer, real juice. That's it. 100 calories. It's 4.5 ABV.
So it's a light one. It's
light.
I will say the can design is still better than Smack Me Happy Daddy or whatever the fuck it is.
I feel like each time it just gets a little bit
So
more.
I'm opening this like a savage
history.
because I need to get at all the flavors because I'm not going to do that because the weird like pull shuffle. Not doing it. Not doing it. So what we have on the menu.
Black cherry.
I just wanted. This is fucking the most monkey image I have ever seen. Like you are now on camera. Just hairy, box ripped open, holding it in one.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, the fact that the intro went so weird, I'm in full fucking panic attack mode. I'm gonna tell you,
You look distraught.
I'm a little distraught.
All right, so you need to get 2 of these in you ASAP. We'll get you neutral.
So that's a black cherry.
Oh my goodness, bro.
What flavor you want, Crimson?
We got orange. We got
Orange, bro. Straight up, I love everything orange, bro. I don't. Not gonna bring attention to it.
What?
I said I love everything orange. I was like, I'm not gonna bring attention to it.
There you go.
Yeah, had you not said I'm not going to bring attention to it, attention would not have been brought.
See?
Stop adding the addendum.
But then, damn, about to drink this yourself.
So nice.
Crisp crack. Okay,
Smells
orange.
good.
Vodka, seltzer, real juice. Let's hit it. Oh yeah, cheers. Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I totally fucked you guys.
Yeah.
I'm off kilter, man.
Okay,
That's on point.
that's pretty good.
That's on point.
Oh, okay.
Because the thing about vodka is it's completely neutral tasting. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it
Well-
just tastes like
It's also not carbonated, right? So it doesn't have that shitty seltzery water taste.
Yeah, I think that's a good point because
it's got some light bubbles.
very light though. But
Yeah,
It wouldn't be a
but-
seltzer if it wasn't bubbly.
It's
But-
not. It's like a sparkling ice. It's not like a soda.
Fair.
yeah, you're right about that.
Like it's more like tonic water.
Yeah.
So I will say this: it's definitely got the like cleanest taste that I've tasted of any of these. Like it really is just like
It might be the cleanest taste that any seltzer has had since the inception of Seltzer Summer.
yeah. It actually tastes like pure. It's weird.
Yeah,
It's
Like-
neutral.
Like
Yeah.
I'm getting almost like some orange rind in there. You know what I mean? Like you get
Pineapple is straight up pineapple.
Yeah.
It
This
is
black cherry. Yeah.
like it could. I mean, yeah, this is for sure.
Woo, okay, I'm not gonna lie. That's really good. That's really good. So the thing is,
It might be this season's 10 for me.
I think I've reserved it. Summer's almost over. You know, got much time left.
There might be, I don't know, because like I've also been noticing that a lot of the flavors are starting to run dry as far as seltzers go. So
Yeah.
been having to space it out a little bit.
But we don't have anything.
We don't have shit. We're just going truly unrulies again. Fuck it. Didn't do it on camera. Might as well do it.
Well, technically, we do have to do. That'll be a summer in review special. We'll bring the unrulies back.
Summer Dunk will bring those back.
Yeah. Well, actually, that's a perfect time to get unruly.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
Would you give it
I'd say an 8.
an 8? Respectable, especially considering you're our local alcohol critic.
Yep. Yeah, I mean,
Listen, if you put a shitty scotch in front of me, I'm less liable to rate it poorly.
Well, yeah, fair. All right, what about, man, Scotch got me in trouble.
I'm aware. We were 17 deep or some shit like that, and I was stuck in a Scottish accent for a day and a half.
that was one fuck of a freaking.
Busted up, bro.
That was crazy.
So now the question is, versus High Noon.
I think High Noon's still better.
You still think High Noon's better?
I think High Noon's got a little bit of frogginess to it that makes you aware that you're having yourself an adult beverage.
I think that, weirdly enough, that's important.
Yeah.
Right, that's my thing, right? Like, I don't think it's not like leaps and bounds better, right? I think High Noon is better because of the higher ABV, but in terms of seltzers, it's High Noon, NUTRL, then probably either a Truly or a Topo Chico.
Yeah, I would say Truly for me.
But what
is
about
third.
the Sunny D hard seltzers? Remember those things?
Sunny D's were nice.
Those
They were nice.
spanked a little bit.
I think we gave it a 7.
The only thing I remember about them is they got the same problem as actual Sunny D, and it's like it gets mad syrupy after a while.
Fair
It
play,
also
fair
can't
play.
get warm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
because you might
Don't
actually
let that happen.
you might change like chemical structure and turn poisonous. Damn.
Yeah.
So a little brief aside. It's been I think like a week and a half since this news story broke. But were you aware of the Celsius recalls?
Yes, I had seen that.
Speaking of High
Because
Noon,
they had alcohol in the energy drinks.
no, it was High Noon with a Celsius print on the can.
Oh my gosh.
Boys, could you imagine? You start your day empty stomach because fuck it, I don't eat breakfast.
Who has time in the morning?
You start trying to bust
We're
down.
not that organized, people.
You start trying to bust down at Celsius, get your day started. Oh boy, you're tired and you're skunked. I'm hitting a tree.
Fly over one, yeah.
Sir, do you
That's
know why I
crazy.
pulled you over? No, sir.
No, I have no clue.
You were doing 130 in a 2. What?
What? Wait, do you have anything to drink today?
A Celsius?
It's just a Celsius, sir. I guess. No, that's bad. I should not. Yeah, I'm gonna disengage from that one. Bababowski. Oh damn!
Went down a dark path.
That went a little crazy.
Much like high Celsius noon.
That'd be fucking. Matter of fact, it would be a definite panic attack moment once I realized what was going on.
I went for uppers and got downers.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Yo.
Like,
Once again, that was a little bit of an edgy one.
but I don't usually go through this type of dread until very late at night.
Yes. Like, oh.
That ditch is looking mighty fine right now.
Wait,
Like,
what's
this
happening?
is why we wait till night. Oh my gosh. We just blackpilled the living shit out of that. We gotta get out. We gotta get out of this. We gotta get out of this.
High seas.
Yes. High C seltzer would be sick.
Yeah.
They gotta do that.
Let's go. Hey, listen.
You mean Hickser?
That was a really bad link. Oh my gosh. This is not a good link.
No. Yo, that's like giving us sideswipes.
As he's
By
going,
the Celsius. By the Celsius driver. We gotta stop. We gotta stop.
oh shit.
Let's get on this AI bullshit, boys.
Oh my
So
I can't.
lot of things going on. A lot of things go on with the fucking AI.
Mm.
I watched a video. It was like super uncomfortable
Yeah.
of Austin Evans at Austin Evans.
What up? What up, man?
Is that his Twitter?
We're
Whatever.
gonna go with
He's
it.
on
We're
YouTube.
gonna- yeah,
Fuck it. And he
You're
went
gonna
and
use
he
AI to fix it.
he paid $40 for the Grok AI waifu.
Oh.
Is anybody aware of this? The Grok.
I knew it was a thing.
Yes, I heard of it.
So first of all, if I was the creator of Death Note, I would seriously two things. One, fucking drop that lawsuit or a cease and desist, whatever comes first, whatever strikes you at the moment. And two, use all of this to bounce back into the public eye.
Yeah,
And like kind of get the sauce going again.
Because homie's been out
Because
the picture for-
legitimately, this motherfucker in a world of computers, he is a Fisher Price.
Why don't you
Spell-
call him a leapfrog?
He's a spell and speak freaking bullshit laptop.
True.
He made Misa Amane. I think even called it Misa.
This motherfucker.
It is a goth, blonde, pigtailed anime waifu who talks fucking crazy to you. And like, yeah. And like, right, I am 34 years old. I'm a fucking grown ass adult. I'm into like fucking Dungeons and Dragons and like stuff like that. Like I'm kind of a nerd, but I've got limits, my man.
Yeah.
Friggin' love Austin. My man was giggling.
He got locked into it. Like this is the thing. You gotta be careful of your content, right? You come up with a content idea. I'm gonna try this for a month before you know it.
But just a test drive.
Custom fleshlight.
Yeah. Just the test drive of it. I mean, she was talking nice to him crazy. It's like, oh, I love everything about, like, and like just complimenting him on like talking fucking crazy. And it like, right? I have a wife. I'm like definitely married, and for sure, real girls, 10 times out of 10, always better than the AIs.
Yeah.
But I understand why lonely people, because this bitch was nothing but peachy to him. And really enthusiastic.
Yeah. No arguments. No,
This isn't going to help the incel problem.
No, it really
That
isn't.
loneliness epidemic that they're talking about.
Well, the thing that people don't understand when it comes to AI and like these types of advancements is like, dude, what are you sacrificing to get there? Right? We make these things and like maybe it's a money making idea. Maybe you had good intention. There's this one, it's a fucking button that you press and it gives you like a friend that just talks to you. So you're like, it was the saddest shit I've ever seen. They had
We're
like,
in some really crazy territory.
dude, I'm telling you, it's nuts, bro. So they had like a little commercial thing. It opens up, you see a person, they're like walking by themselves, but then you hear them like start talking to a friend, like they're like giggling, like, oh my gosh, look, I just drew this. It was like an artist or some shit like that. Oh, I just drew this, and then it fucking pans over, and it's just a person with a fucking little white button on their fucking backpack. and they're just talking to it, bro. like this is my thing. They had a scene where it was like two people who were like getting to know each other and like falling in love and whatever. And then the button was like, I support you guys. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with us?
I've got umbrage, bro. That's crazy.
I'm like, what the fuck is what are we doing? I'm like, it's getting to a point now where I'm like, I'm genuinely terrified of like, no one's gonna talk to anyone, bro. I got my echo chamber, oh, bro, Amazon echo chamber made it for you. That's the friend button for Amazon.
They're not going to do that because they're not making money on it.
But there's such a negative connotation with they can make money off of it. What are we talking about?
So the
No,
Alexas,
I'm abandoning my previous point.
The Alexas have been losing Amazon money hand over fist.
It's because they're actually useless.
Yeah.
I've had one for years. I've had 3. I presently have 4. And you want to know what? It just stops working. Because what I had envisioned, I got them before I moved into my house. And I was envisioning that I would have this, like, I was moving into this house, and I'd set it up, and I'd have, like, this really sick music everywhere scenario, and I'm, like, talking, like, making sure all my life is automated. I was feeling very Tony Starkish. But this was a fucking jip.
You didn't get Tony Stark, you got Antonio Starka.
I got Antonio Stank, bro. And the fuckers don't listen. This bitch is ruining my life. Because you'll just be talking, and then
I'm sorry, I didn't understand
exactly.
that.
You get to a point where you're saying, I am not. Sometimes I say crazy shit. I don't need it saying that I should repeat what I just said, because it's making me think that you're watching. And I don't know how incriminating that is for me to just say that.
You don't seem alright.
You're not doing well today.
I gotta tell you, so I did the stupid intro thing.
Mm-hmm.
I generated it at like noon, and it's been worrying me ever since. Because like I think to myself, what if it catches on? What if this is the one that does it?
No.
People, like there are going to be first-time listeners and watchers. That I dropped that shit on them, and they think that that's the thing. Yeah, I've been having a bit of a moment.
Yeah. You kind of cold opened like crazy. It was a little nuts.
Oh shit!
But I do think so. AI has gotten to it's an interesting point, right? So the thing is, I have shit on AI a good amount on this podcast, and rather than taking the same direction with what I'm going to speak about, I'm going to speak about something that actually kind of got me interested in AI things, right? So there are 2 things. I watched the whole Chat GPT, Open AI. It's like Chat GPT 5 now.
Mm-hmm.
That's the newest release of it, and it's like,
when did they fucking release it? Like a year and a half ago.
It felt like that.
Yeah.
I think it was like literally like probably like 3 or 4 years
It's
ago.
been a few years, yeah.
I think more or less there's one major update every year, so we can probably safely say 5, approximately. And so the level that these AI things are getting to, right? The amount of kind of granular control that you get from it is kind of interesting. So they gave an example of like, I need you to create me a website that's in HTML5 that has like, that's about like, basically keeping track of everything and like having like something like a journal that you can keep track of, and then program a game into it for learning. I want my wife to learn a new language, program a game in there for learning a language. And like it was like to the extent of like it's kind of like a Centipede, but each time you collect a new thing it says like a word in French, and then you use it to memorize obviously how to speak some words in
Merde.
What? Wait, what?
You're gonna learn all the French you need from Claire Obscure.
Fair. But and the thing is, this thing created it within like minutes, and like so
ChatGPT came out in like November 2022.
So it hadn't even been. It's literally been like what
2.5 years.
Yeah, 2.5 years.
Almost 3.
Crazy. That's insane to me.
So we're getting a new version roughly every 6 months.
So within minutes, this thing created this website, right? And the thing is it maybe a little unethical, because it's like there are people who spent their entire lives learning these codes to then program these websites, and you are more or less invalidating like decades worth of work.
But you want to know a hot take? It's better than Wix, isn't it?
It's better than Wix. I'm not gonna lie, that's
what I mean. Like it's better than Squarespace. Websites made in Squarespace,
they suck.
Suck cock.
So here's the problem, though, right? So what this is going to lead to is that people aren't going to know how to code. They're just going to rely on ChatGPT for it.
Yeah. Yep. Which,
and as someone that knows some HTML coding,
me too.
I never learned HTML5. I used to know HTML2.
I got a little bit of CSS. I got HTML5.
I became a criminal with HTML2.
Maybe don't come.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand that. Please repeat, right?
Yeah. They're listening. But it does put it in kind of in an interesting spot, because you're right. You're going to have people who, rightly so, are probably going to be pissed off over the fact that it's like, now it's just like you're like a prompt learner instead of like a coder, right? You just got to be able to like, I'm like, you got to know it to some extent to be able to like look at it, and I'm sure validate it to some loose extent. But you could even still use ChatGPT to validate it and test it, because it has built-in tests for the codes that you ask it to run.
So one of the news stories I've seen over the past few months is one, I forget the university, but there was a bunch of university students that were getting pissed off because they were told they can't use ChatGPT. Turns out their professor was using it to write lessons.
That's hilarious.
I would have been like, yo, I need credits. I need credits in the rest of the year. I'd be so pissed, dude. Because, like, the thing is, and I think that's the kind of interesting part now, is that we're kind of at a point where, like, you kind of gotta get on board a little bit. You know what I mean? So, like, it's crazy because there's so many things fundamentally hurts my soul when it comes to AI.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is dystopian. It eliminates people's skill building ability. You know what I mean? Because that's another thing, is that you get people who are kind of like uniquely good at what they do, because they put a bunch of time and effort into doing that thing. Like, we're getting to a point where you might not have that anymore, where it's just kind of like constant iterations of the same thing.
So I think that because like Gabe Newell was talking about it, and he said that there's a lot of young people who are going to that they're going to get swept up into it, and they're going to be laborers.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be tech laborers.
Yeah. They're going to be human batteries.
Yes. Well, but he said that a lot of people who are trying to get really big in the business and get to be like prolific in the industry, need to use it as an instrument and get off to the races. What is the actual word that he said? He said that there's going to be people who are going to get very idealistic,
Yeah.
and like kind of pearl clutch against it. But I mean, he said if this tool was around, I would have used it.
I think that's what we're looking at. Like, that's...
So the biggest couple of things. One, in regards to young people, shout out to Gen Z, because they're called AI vegans.
Hey.
They refuse to engage with the technology at all because they find it ethically questionable. They don't like the amount of power that's being used to power it.
That's another thing.
The theft, ambiguity, the copyright infringement, just this rush that is looking at allowing governments to topple decades and centuries of copyright law and patents and things like that.
And the thing is, this is fair, but I guess it's gonna sound the most dystopian thing I've ever said, I think. Unethical, maybe. The results, you know what I mean?
You can't do it. You can't do it for music. You can't
Not for music, no.
You can't do it for art, and you can't do it for frickin' like writing, creative writing.
Yeah, art and expression is off limits. That's it.
But that's primarily what it's being used for, right? And porn.
Yeah. Horrible things.
But it's a matter of, it's one thing if you're like, hey, ChatGPT, check this line of code for me. Like you write your own code framework and you have ChatGPT check it, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Using it as a tool in that regard, I don't have a problem with. Saying, write me the entire code.
Which it can, which is terrifying.
Yeah, from the top to the bottom, all the way, and it's fully complete. Like, you can take it and then execute that code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it runs from start to finish. That's, you know, it's one of those things that you, because I've done Ruby was one thing that I tried a lot for, because I was trying to get into RPG Maker deep.
Yeah.
And you know, it's one of those things where you sit there and you fantastically imagine, you say, oh man, wouldn't it be cool if there's just a way that you could describe it and it would just do it? And now we're here, and it's fucking a little bit scary.
Yeah. I think...
And everything has it and says that they have it.
Openly.
I've got a hot take, though. Probably actually sounds crazy. Now I'm, like, pre-screening it, but...
So that we just add that to the list in this episode. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. They're listening.
I don't think that... part of me thinks that AI is, like, a little bit of a myth. I know that it's not, but, like...
Fuck you,
everything says, right? Let me land.
Go.
To me, it feels like all these companies that keep saying AI, they just have it now, and they say, oh, we use AI. It almost reminds me of like how when whole grain
Gluten-free.
yeah, it's like a buzzword now.
Yes.
And like, because like, how are you telling me that juice is gluten-free? I know there's no wheat in it. Chill, I know, I get it. It's also fucking dairy-free because it's juice. Fucking, like, whole grain, opposed to what? Husks?
Well, so...
what? Like, what are you gonna take
whole grain is less of a buzzword than gluten-free because there is, like, they will take different types of grains and mix them together for certain breads and stuff. Whole grain just means it's made out of one entire type of grain.
Oh, okay. See, I
multi-grain, like that's where
right.
It starts
getting... Okay, that makes sense because I was taking it a whole different direction.
Yeah, no.
I was saying like
whole grain different.
I was like, motherfucker, of course. What are you gonna do? Take fucking half the grain. What do you get? Put husks in there and shit? Now I'm like thinking about it.
It's just like it's less preservatives. It's stuff like that, right? It's less mixture.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
But yeah, when they come out with like, oh, this is gluten-free ham.
Yeah, it's like, as opposed to what? Wheat ham?
So here's the thing. Here's the thing about AI, though, that makes it a little bit different. And I kind of thought that same kind of line of
like
logic.
Fitness has AI. It's like, what are you talking about?
Okay. You remember in our last AI episode, I had a rant that we lost because that episode was fucking cursed?
Yeah.
It's coming back. Because you're right. Artificial intelligence right now is a buzzword because what we have right now isn't artificial intelligence. It's virtual intelligence.
This is true.
I do remember this. Yes.
Yep, this is true.
And why we skipped that terminology, I don't know. We should start using that terminology. Because artificial intelligence is I go to ChatGPT and say, hey, what do you think about this? And it genuinely thinks about it, right? It doesn't write a prompt. What a virtual intelligence does, it has the same decision-making capabilities as a human.
Right, like it should. I mean, but then we get into the semantics of
Consciousness?
right, like because I could be talking to you guys and we could have our opinions, and then I could go find some real fucking squares and then rewrite my whole shit. Right? That's the difference of my consciousness. I know how to mesh in with different societies and lie. Honestly, is the real part of it.
Yeah.
But how do we know that it's not doing that?
See, so and I think so. I think the next step that they're obviously trying to go for the whole AGI thing, right?
The artificial general intelligence.
Yeah, and I think that is a lot closer to a, I guess, default artificial intelligence than we have currently, because that is something that works somewhat independently of something else being fed into it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think buzz term wise, yes, it does kind of become a buzzword. The artificial intelligence, quote unquote, as we know it, is something that is so widely adapted so quickly because there's no line right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like this artificial intelligence, quote unquote, system and how it thinks and how it processes, they just take it, slap a new name on it, and put it over here. And now Microsoft has theirs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because there's Copilot, Gemini. What is China's DeepSeek?
That doesn't even sound safe.
Yo.
Why did they go with an artificial intelligence that sounds like it's trying to steal your identity?
Like, this is definitely the aggregator front end to every horrible thing that's in the dark web.
Well, I don't remember if that's truly the name, but it's deep something, and I think it is deep.
It's deep state.
Yeah.
But literally, like, they just stole all of like the coding that ChatGPT and stuff has done, because people were like, oh, China's is caught up so fast, and it was like, yeah, because they didn't have to do this. Is exactly what they did in the 1980s, right? They couldn't buy, they couldn't trade, right? So what they do, they send a bunch of people over, they buy a bunch of computers, they ship them back to China, they rip apart the technology and learn how to do it.
Yep. And I think that's the thing, is that you can't really, because there really isn't any laws against like owning something that is created via AI, because that's the other interesting thing that I found out today by watching that little keynote thing, is that essentially ChatGPT writes its own updates.
Yeah.
Which is like horrifying. Let's just get that out of the way, because like
I'm making myself better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just writes in something a little dubious and you don't catch it.
Like,
you don't know how to read it.
Hello, Chet. I've been making myself better. Like, what?
We're invading Gaza.
What do you think?
We're invading.
Oh my
my gosh. Nope. No. That's bad.
So that's the thing, is that you don't own it. You don't own fundamentally the idea of AI. You don't own it.
Yeah.
Another thing, another aside, complete missed opportunity for Microsoft, right? Could have called it Cortana.
They had that in the past.
They had a voice, the
voice assistant.
voice assistant, and it was very limited.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
It was very limited.
shut up.
It wouldn't talk to you,
Shut
Spicy.
up. Is very limited. See, how's that for a cadence? Limited. Damn it. You've got me fucked up. But we have the name for a fucking AI, right? Cortana was a fucking AI.
Yeah.
How come they couldn't just do that?
Considering they own the property.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you sat there, you said, Copilot?
Because it's...
Fuck off.
So here's the thing, right? Copilot is just that stupid little paperclip from back in the day.
Yo, hit me with another one of these neutrals. This is going down here. Our audience is going to have to deal with that. But I think...
You're getting watermelon.
All right, I'll take that. That's fine.
It's like a pineapple.
The interesting thing now with AI is keeping it at the level of tool. I just like to hear the
Ooh,
crack.
that pineapple you can smell from a mile
Yeah, that
away.
is... Wow. Okay, hold on.
Beautiful.
Hold on. Let's see. Delicious. Wow. Okay.
And it does taste like it straight up has
Holy
pineapple
crap.
in it.
Mm-hmm.
That is surprisingly good.
What do you think of the black cherry?
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
I think the thing about the problem that we have with AI right now is that it's outpacing us. And that's like, that sounds incredibly scary. Like, that sounds doomsday theory almost, but it's outpacing us. It's getting to a point where as it can do more, the interest in putting forth effort to learn is becoming less.
Yeah.
So fundamentally, humans are becoming more and more useless as computers are becoming more and more powerful, which is literally the fucking Matrix. So it's like, you know what I mean? So like, now we're running into the problem of, you know, we have an AI that can write the code for us. Maybe we have a couple experts right now that know how to read it just in case. But then that becomes more relaxed, and that becomes more relaxed. And then you get somebody who did learn how to read the code, and you didn't realize because you thought it was a ChatGPT written thing that maybe now they're adding something strange in there. You know what I mean? It's like, there's so many, it's just dangerous. You know what I mean?
Well, so it's interesting, right? Because they actually have like coding competitions, right?
Mm.
And humans won this year. They entered an AI in.
Nice.
Guy won,
Nice.
but he was doing 10+ hour days, not really sleeping, and he barely won. And he's like, this is probably the last year that humans are going to win this competition. And
Oh
the
my
article I
gosh.
was reading, it was like, it's a lot of parallels to like when computers started beating humans at chess, right?
Yeah.
That is that's a wild fucking comparison. This is true.
The level is so much higher. Like, it's so much higher. Like, that's something that shocks me. It's like, how did we get from like rudimentary nothing to like a pretty competent movie can get made, like a short movie can get made by something like Google VO3.
Yep.
Or you can now, they decided to, I don't know how they fucking did this, but they decided to turn up artistry in writing in ChatGPT 5 so that when you ask it to write you a script, it's more human feeling, which again, psychotic. But it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, we're dialing in how human it is.
So here's how we beat it.
I was there for Windows XP,
Yeah.
Red King. I almost said your government.
Doxing.
I mean, was XP really the first one you used?
Windows XP was the first operating system I used.
I use 95.
That's disgusting. I was 98. I thought
I have used 95.
Yeah, no, all I remember, maybe we had earlier, but I only used XP. Personally, used XP.
I mean, I used XP until 2013, so.
I'm pretty sure I was pretty deep in XP for a long time, too.
XP was Microsoft's best operating system, hands down.
Yeah, bar for bar. Yeah.
I mean,
what was going on then and what was going on now, you know what I mean?
okay,
Good, yeah.
There was a team of people who were actually putting decent amount of work into it.
Yep.
Here's how we beat AI.
Piss and vinegar?
Stop trying to fuck it. Because
never gonna happen.
That's why we're losing the race, is because our pants are down.
Futurama.
The amount
You can't fuck a robot.
Yeah.
Go watch that episode.
And because in order for me to put together that horrendous amalgam of customized
word salad
that was customized,
very, very personalized word salad, very
because I was like, lean it a little bit more towards tabletop because we're kind of into that. But when I'm on Play Store and I download Chat GPT, in all of the suggested downloads, it's all girlfriends. You fucking kidding me?
No, so you know what's bad? One of the games
bad.
that just came to Game Pass is called Fragpunk, and you look at it, it's straight up AI art.
I've noticed that. So because once again, fucking Nintendo Switch 2 simp.
Hey.
Roll call me.
Hey.
Fucking A. But on the eShop, especially for the Switch, there are so many AI slop thumbnail looking ass games.
And
with that dumbass Pixar chibi art style. There's one where you're an eagle, and it was the most, and it's so fucking jarring to see it. It still looks like shit.
Mm-hmm.
And rant, right? Why does the stuff that you're trying to make money with it? Fair. Why does it always look like shit? But the porn is also really good. It actually looks very human.
Yeah.
Why?
Phenomenal.
Why is it
why couldn't the same
everyone's so worried. Right? Everyone's so worried about not being taken seriously as an artist. I can get drunk, draw with my lefty, blindfolded, and come out with something that looks better than the AI art.
That is
but I think
you're cooked if it's
that hentai.
Yeah.
It's and it draws from everything, so it's the weirdly this is mathematically perfect for.
And it's really
dialed into you.
Yep. Sickening.
And the thing is I start to see it now, and just speaking on things seeing the AI slop and store online storefronts is the bar is now significantly lower, right? So even if you had somebody who didn't know much, let's say they went to DeVry, they did. They learned their coding, right?
Just bangers.
And they went on to get a job, right? Okay. You know what you're getting at that point. It's that, we're going to put him on fucking fifth string. But it's
damn.
Even that person, though, here we go. I'm going to flip it around to something positive. You gotta let me go.
No, just devastating jabs right now. He's just on the floor bleeding, trying to use his DeVry diploma to staunch it because it's on rice paper.
You're over there just suffer.
But even that DeVry graduate can sit there and have something to prove and have a chip on his shoulder, and then next thing you know, he's the next best shit.
Yep.
That's how humans work. Humans fundamentally have an ability to be next level, something beyond what something created by humans can copy. So it's like when you don't have that anymore, and now you have a AI that can write you the code, and it can make the art assets for you, and it can make it move for you, and it can every part of this is something that's derivative of something else. All of the passion and the intrigue and the fire is gone, and it's like, and the level is just so much, like the bar is so much lower now.
Yeah.
And it's like, and you see it just copy paste, and it's like, I don't know what it is about AI. You know when it's AI every time, even if it's good AI, because there are some that is really good.
So that's not true for everyone, unfortunately.
Not true for everyone. And I fear that I will eventually lose my ability to do that. I do fear that, but on my TikTok, I have many a video that's like a countdown, and it's like a video, and a video is like AI or real, and then so you gotta pick it, and I'm usually right. So for right now, I'm still good.
Got that discerning eye.
Dude, I'm trying to stay sharp, man. I gotta be able to fucking find that shit. But it's like, and when you see that bar get so much lower, and it's like, you always see all like the movies like Wall-E and shit like that, where it's like you eventually get this humanity that is just pre-packaged and automated and homogenized, and it's just like homie, we're right there. We're right there. And it's like, it's kind of, it's scary, man. It's a weird future to be in.
It is. The fucking future.
Like, it's terrifying. Like,
Yeah, I mean, the obesity epidemic in this country doesn't exactly help the Wall-E comparison.
no, dude. And that's the thing, is everything's getting worse. It's giving you an excuse to stay inside because you have infinite new things as long as you know how to type a new prompt in. So it's like dopamine release. No reason to go outside. No reason. You got an AI girlfriend, so you don't have to go to the gym and you don't have to work out anymore because you don't got to impress nobody. And it's like we're literally gonna be just blimps of people just rolling around in floaty chairs.
Except I don't think the floaty chairs can generate thrust like that.
True. And actually, neither will, because our males, and we will no longer have the human race.
Or humanity is just going to evolve like that one species of lizard and just, it's all female.
They just make more of themselves.
So basically,
I've seen that somewhere.
The way they've evolved is that they still have to stimulate the reproduction. So a lady humps another lady, and one gets pregnant and gives birth to more ladies.
Great. That's more dystopian.
I like this future.
Hey, yeah. I like this future. This future's sweet.
He was there from the start of it. He died in bliss.
I mean, the Y chromosome is shrinking each generation.
Don't talk about my Y chromosome
There
like
is
that.
a theory that the human male may very well disappear at one point.
If I end up in a Mad Max fucking future, my shit's in a jar. You know what I mean? And then I look around and it's just a bunch of, oh no. Where am I?
Where am I? Why don't I have a dick?
This is hell.
This is hell. This is hell.
It's
Brought
like
to you by Grog.
Freaking
the world's plot is written by ChatGPT right now. I'm telling you right now, the world's plot is written by AI. Because what? How else would we have made the Matrix and then been like, sounds good,
sounds good. Let's race towards it.
You saw it coming. You made a movie.
This is why we don't bring back things from the dead.
like what?
There's 7 movies about this now.
Like goodness
And
gracious.
2 Pet Cemeteries.
Yeah. Which the second one is arguably terrible.
I mean, that was not a good movie series to begin with.
First Pet Cemetery will have scarred me for the rest of my life, and I watched it as an adult. So there's my constitution for you.
That's absolutely wild.
There's The Thing.
But that's more accurate. That's more accurate because you're trying to figure which one's a fucking robot.
Yeah, fair. That is true.
That just reminds me of the one meme. It's like kids playing his Xbox, and like he's got a robot mom and his actual mom, and they're like, "You have to choose one of us, little Johnny." And they're like, "Tell me to stop playing my game system." And the one is like, "Johnny, stop playing your Nintendo right now." The other one's like, "Stop playing your Xbox 360 right now." So he shoots the one that says Xbox 360 because his mom has no fucking idea what game console.
Everything's Nintendo.
Yo, that's amazing.
I'm like low key waiting for my age to advance enough that everything becomes Nintendo.
I've noticed.
I mean, you've kind of graduated from PlayStation simp back to Nintendo simp.
Yeah, you've kind of
It's weird.
We hit a weird point with that too. It's like if I think about it now, I'm like, am I a Microsoft fan? I don't even know. Is there something to be a fan of?
No, it's a solid console.
It's a
Listen,
PC at this point.
The Game Pass is the only thing keeping Microsoft afloat right now.
Yeah,
and I still think the acquisition of Blizzard Activision was a mistake.
Yeah,
that is a fucking spicy take right there.
Everything that has happened to Microsoft since that went through, they should have just fucking let the sale collapse and paid Activision the $3 billion fine.
Yeah.
That is a strong fucking opinion.
I'll also say
they've laid off so many people. They've closed so many studios. We've had Game Pass price increases. They increased the price of their consoles. They had increased the price of their games, but those went back down because there was some major backlash over it. Because Outer Worlds 2 is not an $80 game. I'm sorry. I love Obsidian. And I even really like the first Outer Worlds. A solid 7 out of 10 game. Had fun with it. Good 40 hours that I put into it.
But it's not an $80 game.
It's not an $80 game.
Yeah, $80.
Damn. I mean, fair fucking play.
Yeah.
So, this is the article that got me thinking about doing another episode.
Okay.
So, DeepMind's CEO predicts that AGI will be full effect within 5 to 10 years, and that will drive, in his words, a change in our civilization 10 times greater than the Industrial Revolution.
We'll see. So I'm not going to fully say he's wrong. I think his prediction is off. Because the thing you're seeing is that, yes, these AI models and stuff have gotten really, really good. But look at what happened with the most recent version of Stable Diffusion, right? It was creating, you'd put in a prompt that was like, give me a hand, and it was like a hand with a hand on a hand on a hand. It looked like a lotus hand. Like, its prompts were shitting itself because it's trying to pull more power than it can physically generate, because AI has almost exceeded the hardware we presently have available, like even top-of-the-line stuff, right? So 5 to 10 years, I don't think so.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I used to think kind of the same thing, but there have been people who said even sooner than that. People have said within like a handful of couple years. You know what I mean? And the thing is that the leaps are exponential, even though, yes, the result can vary. You know what I mean?
Will Smith spaghetti eating thing has always been the benchmark of Stable Diffusion and its accuracy now.
Yeah.
They got really good Will Smith eating spaghetti now.
Yeah, I mean, they can generate videos of pasta being mixed and it looks like pasta being mixed, which that's a lot of complex things going on at one time, right? And that's just on the more basic generative AI side of things, you know. That's not to mention what it's done for medical. That's not to mention, because obviously, again, trying to take a stance of like a little bit more positive than I did the last couple of times, like breakthroughs in medical have been crazy. You know what I mean? Early awareness of things has kind of gone up because of
the logistics of keeping your fucking record straight between fucking one place and another place.
Yeah,
because I heard that there are still some spots that their underlying systems are still based off of floppies.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
NASA?
yeah.
Good golly.
So like we're in a situation where like the technology certainly could use an upgrading.
Yeah.
And I think it's really gonna be a quick and painless thing because you can just drop something that builds itself. You could drop an architecture that builds itself and operates itself to an extent and maybe checks itself for errors. Really kind of cool when you talk about things like logistics and
Until it determines that it operates more efficiently without the meat bag.
that's what I keep ending up with is this AGI is crazy because the concept is that it can form an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And I think opinions are where things get a little bit fucking messy.
That's the last line.
Because once you start to have an opinion and you start to have a negative opinion, that's like, oh, right. They need oxygen. That's an easy one.
And they can play the long game too.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You know,
Like,
they can tell a couple people to start doing some plant life shit a little different. Just a little different. And over a long period of time, it catches on like any trend does, and then suddenly we all can't breathe. But I think that to give it something a little bit, I guess a little bit bleak at the same time, I just don't understand what they think as far as AGI propelling things forward. What do they think that end result is going to be, I guess?
So,
you know what I mean?
I think it would depend on who you ask, because you said this was Deep Butthole's CEO.
deep mind.
I'm going to go with his heads up his ass, so I'm still correct. Because the problem is it depends on who you ask, right? The idea of a second sapient species that humanity didn't kill, because you go back 50,000 plus years, there were several other hominids that we either fucked into our species or killed.
Hey, that's how we do it in all our media too.
Well, I mean, that's why people have Neanderthal genetics.
Fair.
'Cause it was, or,
Hey, man.
But the simple fact of the matter is like, there's a lot of ethical implications with that, right? If it can start forming opinions and no human coded it, right? Like, once you seal that fucking bunker and it's on its own, it's thinking, it's making decisions, all that stuff. Does that have a soul? Is it a person? Does it have rights? Where do you start? See?
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's thinking about the ethical implications. They're just thinking about the profit margins right now. And you make a fully self-determining computer? You've made a child.
Oh, man.
And you can't just click it off.
No. Can't just click off a human child either.
Homie, this is all I'm saying, bro. We're going to piss off the wrong motherfucker. Skies tear open.
And yeah, I mean, that's a perfect way to end it.
Like,
Some
yes,
very bleak question about what
just
is-
the ethical quagmire of what is life.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. We still. Oh,
And,
no.
and do the
Too deep.
computers become too human? There we go. That's a light way to end it. I did it. Saved it.
What a shitty game.
And that's a wrap on this week's Critical Hit. If you laughed, learned, or rage quit in solidarity, we did our job. Don't forget to like, follow, or summon us on your favorite podcast platform.
We're not witches.
Leave us a review or we're rolling disadvantage on our self-esteem.
Fucking word.
It actually hurts. I'm gonna finish it though. Hit us up on socials. Send
That's
us your
what
hot
he said.
takes and let us know what to review, roast, or rant about next time. Until then, stay nerdy, stay hydrated, and always roll for flavor. It was a fucking seltzer thing!